Another Madden 21 video and the next season of Madden 21 Wheel of Franchise. And in today's episode, we are getting into Season 1, Part 2, I would say Episode 22, I believe, in Wheel of Franchise. And we are completely resetting the team. But if you are new to the series, make sure you go watch Episode 1. It's all explained there. I make a lot of adjustments throughout the series, so you should definitely binge watch the series. I definitely think it's binge worthy. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and or subscribe. Really means a lot to me. You can always unsubscribe later. But apart from that, boys, let's get into the draft. So here we are in the draft, picking up our 4 prestige players, and the first 4 picks have to be our prestige players. So first, we're getting Khalil Mack Attack, definitely a player I would love to keep around. And the next player we're getting on our prestige is Justin Herbert. And before I actually got Marshawn Lattimore, it just didn't show on camera. I forgot to record it, but still, I got him. Next, we're getting Darius Slayton, the monster. 80 overall star development, but of course he's going to be moved to an X Factor, and I believe an 87 overall, because whenever you prestige a player, you keep the previous form of them from the last season. So these are all the players we draft. See, I drafted Marshawn Lattimore. I just didn't show that on camera. I forgot to record it. So we're going to get the best versions of these players that we got last year. So we are getting 10 wheel spins in this draft to decide what we have on this team. And our first wheel spin is going to be a tight end. Darren Waller? So Darren Waller is here, but I definitely want to mix up the series, and having Mark Andrews would be cooler. Darren Waller is definitely a lot faster, and I do like that, but Mark Andrews, it's just better to have a blocking tight end, I would say, and he's not even that slow either, so I'm going to pick Mark Andrews just to mix it up. So our next wheel spin is going to be... Oh, is that going to be wide receiver? Please stop on wide receiver. Thank God. Okay, I did not want 2 QBs. So we're getting another wide receiver, and Antonio Brown could be the move because age does not affect Madden, just to let you guys know. But I think AJ Brown is going to have to be the move, and it is. 83 overall star dev. Next on the wheel spin is going to be... That's going to be strong safety, I believe. Yes, it is strong safety. So we have Kareem Jackson, Jordan Poyer, Adrian Amos, or John Johnson III. I want John Johnson so bad. God, that name. Who decides to name their child John? Who decides to have the last name Johnson and then go, let's name our firstborn the first name John Johnson. But I think Adrian Amos is actually going to be the pick here. Is a lot faster, and I want that in the safety. So Adrian Amos was the pick for the last one just because he was faster than John Johnson. But we're going to get QB. Yikes. I already have Justin Herbert. This sucks. You guys may be calling me a madman, but Taysom Hill is going to be the pick because he has 90 speed, so he could play wide receiver or halfback. Either one works. Either way, Taysom Hill is going to be the pick. So very interesting. I kind of got screwed over there, but at the same time, if I didn't prestige Justin Herbert, I would also be screwed. But we got a running back this time. Thank God. So we got a running back this time, and Raheem Mostert is here, and again, age does not affect this series. So James Conner is not who I want. I want Raheem Mostert because he has 97 speed. God tier speed. 86 overall star development, Raheem Mostert. Now next on our wheel spin, the wheel spin for the positions will be, is that going to be middle linebacker? No, strong safety again. Okay. John Johnson is not here. I am very, very disappointed. Keanu O'Neal is here, but again, age does not affect it. He only has normal dev, so he won't progress too fast, but 88 overall is definitely a high overall, and I could move him to free safety or even outside linebacker if I wanted to. So next on the position wheel for this wheel spin, it is going to be, is that going to be middle linebacker this time? It is. Middle linebacker it is, and middle linebacker, there aren't really any good middle linebackers here. A lot of them are normal development. This is the highest overall. And the only one that is star dev would be Patrick Queen. Yes, he's 5 overall is lower, but he does have star dev, so I would like that on my team. Patrick Queen is going to be the pick. And next on the wheel spin, it is going to be free safety. Okay. So here we are with the free safety pick, and we're choosing Julian Blackmon. I don't know who you are. I've never heard of you in my life. But still, you're going to be the pick, so be glad to be on the team. So here we are with the next wheel spin. Obviously, audio might seem delayed if I said it too late, but still, we're picking another tight end. That is very interesting. So we're going to be picking Noah Fant here because he's relatively fast and he's got star dev. He was the second highest on the board and I definitely wanted him on the team. So other than that, let's get to the next one. The next wheel spin is going to be, is that going to be O-line or defensive end? O-line. Okay, O-line is definitely going to be the pick, which I'm okay with. And that was the final wheel spin. We're going to pick up Brandon Brooks, and I'm probably going to move him to left tackle because that's definitely a needed position on the O-line. But other than that, boys, we're going to have to simulate the draft. So just to prove to you I'm not cheating, obviously I'm going to go here and I'm going to hit end of draft as the Jets apparently picked Christian Wilkins, and I'm simulating the draft. You can't cancel the draft, but this is what the overlook of the team looks like. O-line is garbage, but Taysom Hill, big brain play. He went from a 66 overall quarterback to a 72 overall halfback, so that's interesting. He was a 54 overall receiver, which is unrealistic. He's way better than that. Darius Slayton's here. AJ Brown is here. Paris Campbell is here. Paris Campbell, I'm pretty sure, has pretty quick speed. What's his speed rating? 94. So yeah, I would actually like him in the slot. I plan to get AJ Brown involved more other than just going Darius Slayton. So we have Patrick Queen, and I moved Kareem Jackson to outside linebacker because we got a free safety and a strong safety. We also have Patrick Queen, Jalen Ferguson. Not gonna lie, the defense looks a lot worse than last year. Looks a lot worse than last year, but the offense looks slightly better than last year, especially with Brandon Brooks on the team, Mark Andrews, and Noah Fant. I'm going to have to adjust the gameplay sliders and all the other sliders later. XP sliders, I'll just keep them on the default ones. But, yeah, I'm going to have to adjust the XP sliders later. But I'm going to be simulating this preseason, and I'm going to be simulating training, making sure that we have all the right training here to start off with Julian Blackmon. I don't want Julian Blackmon on here. Is it Julian Blackmon or Mon? Like man or something. I mean, it's M-O-N, so I'm pretty sure it's Blackmon. But it sounds weird whenever I say it like that. So comment down below if I'm saying it wrong. But still, we're going to have to simulate that training as we just did. And we are going to simulate the preseason. I'm not even going to hop into any of the games. And I have to go over here and turn on weekly training to auto just real quick just to make sure. And I'm going to simulate this first game in the preseason. So after the preseason, we lost in that preseason game. Doesn't really matter. So we're going to simulate this one. And it looks like we won, but we have an injury. Brandon Brooks, are you kidding me? 8 weeks? 8 weeks, my new left tackle just got injured before we even started the season. Oh no. Oh no. I need to lower injuries. I completely disregarded that. I'm going to need to change the gameplay sliders completely and the injuries. I didn't even turn down injuries. The injuries are supposed to be at 10 to start with. I should have done that to start with. Oh no. I'm going to have to adjust those later. But other than that, boys, we're going to simulate this third week in the preseason. So we ended up winning that one as well. And looking into here, we have to cut a player. I'm just going to cut this guy. Doesn't really matter to me. I personally don't really care. So other than that, let's just simulate this Browns game. And we ended up losing that. So we were 2-2 in the preseason. Doesn't really matter that much. But losing Brandon Brooks was absolutely huge. Huge. I'm going to turn off weekly training to manual now. And yeah, we're going to be facing the Saints in week 1. And I just realized the only problem with this series is we're going to be facing the same in-game teams. But every year the teams switch up because the fantasy draft is kind of randomized to each team. So that's definitely cool, I would say. So actually, technically, we're playing a different team every year, which is actually really fun instead of seeing the same players on each and every team. So Mark Andrews, we're going to continue to go into vertical threat here. I want to spec catch up. It doesn't really look like that went up too much. Darius Slayton is here, obviously the beast. I want to continue to go into physical, even though it's not his top attribute. I want to spec catch to continuously go up. He gets +3 release. That is absolutely huge, and as he has 85 release now. Raheem Mostert, just going to continue to go into elusive back with him because that is all he is to me. And carrying goes up and all that other stuff. AJ Brown, Adrian Amos is here as well. He's a safety, so I would like to go into zone more because safeties definitely play zone the most. So that's why I picked Adrian Amos, because his speed and his zone coverage was good over John Johnson. I want someone that's speed and that can help over the top against players like Tyreek Hill and stuff like that. But AJ Brown is definitely a good player, so I'm going to continue to go to deep threat. He gets +1 speed as well, so that is cool, as he has now 92 speed. Not bad. Justin Herbert, I would like to go into strong arm, as I would get his power up, as his throw power does not go up, but his play action does. He still has 90 throw power, and all my prestige players still have the exact same stats as they did the previous season. I took a picture of them and then just copy and pasted them onto this one, but I'm upgrading Patrick Queen as he gets +1 speed as well, I think that was. And everyone else here I don't really care about. Oh, Marshawn Lattimore I actually care about. Never mind. Marshawn Lattimore continuing to go into man-to-man, so he'll be a constant shutdown player. And he gets +4 play recognition. That's interesting. He has 87 play rec now because of that. A very, very good stat up. And everyone else here, I'm just going to let this CPU upgrade. But anyways, guys, this is what the team looks like. Very, very happy with this team. And if you guys are excited for this season, let me know down below. Brandon Brooks getting injured on the first episode before we didn't even play really sucks. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I know I did. It was definitely fun spinning the wheel and see who I was going to get during this video. So, again, if you enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and or subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. It really helps me out. And other than that, guys, I will see you guys all in the next one.